Hello everyone, welcome to our mini homestead. This is Sammy. Today I stopped working on the greenhouse again. There is so much to take care of, and I don't want the greenhouse to take over priorities. It's not right to plant things and then neglect them. Today I spent a lot of time taking care of the tomatoes and other plants. I'm putting the greenhouse off for a few more days. So bear with me, the ones who are following with me on the greenhouse. Just bear with me. Another video will be coming later on. But for now, I need to make sure all my gardening stuff is taken care of, all my animals are taken care of in this excessive heat we have. But today I'm making a quick video. Earlier in February and March, I planted spinach because it is a plant that needs cold weather or cool weather. So I will post the video about planting spinach on the screen. And in April, I start harvesting and we start eating spinach through that time, the spinach that we planted. And then when the heat start to come and the plants start to bolt, I let a couple of plants to go to seed. So now is the following step, after harvesting the leaves and eat them, the following step that I let those plants to dry up in the garden bed, and I did harvest them. So I did not record the part when I did harvest them, but I'm going to show you right now what I have. So what I have here is where it was cut, and it was dry like this, and the end of it, you see you have these clusters that have the seeds. You just drop them and they fall in the bottom of the bucket one by one. And when it's done like that, almost done, when it's done like that, so you just put it aside and go for another piece. I'm trying to hold the camera and show you at the same time. So you go for another piece and you rub it and you let the seeds fall in the bucket. As you see in the bottom, there is thousands. In the bottom of the bucket, there is thousands of seeds here from just two or three plants. It's just a learning process to save your seeds. There is a book that I purchased and I try to use. I'm not a good reader, but I try to use once in a while, called Seeds to Seeds. The book called Seeds to Seeds or Seeds to Seeds. I'm not sure if it ends with an S as each word or not, but it's available on Amazon, and I purchased it, and it gives you an idea for each type of crop you plant, how to collect the seeds, preserve them for the following season, and then plant them again. For this spinach, I'm gonna plant these in the fall, and hopefully we can have a second harvest this year for spinach. That is what we're doing now. Last year we had good harvest with lettuce, but we didn't have good harvest with spinach. This year it's the opposite. We almost fail on every level for lettuce, either seeds I saved or seeds I purchased. For some reason, we only had one plant, and it already went to seeds. And so last year we had no results with spinach, but this year we have good results with spinach. So that's how it works with homesteading. It's a learning. You learn, you do mistakes, and you probably don't know what you did wrong, and you keep trying, and so on. So in the beginning, it's usually the results are not satisfying as you expected, but we have to continue, because if you're not an expert and you don't know and you're learning, you have to expect low crops, low results, things will go wrong, things will not produce as much, or will die, or you will get a pest, or an animal will die from the heat. Like we have 2 chicken died when it was 107 a couple of days ago, and that's the fact that you have to live with it with homesteading. However, we are making progress, and we are learning, and when things go bad, we have better chance to survive than if we are sitting in an apartment or a condominium or a house in a suburban and you don't do anything. Hopefully that video is helpful. So these seeds, I'm going to continue working on them. I'm going to show you the next step after I'm done dropping the seed, all the seeds in this bucket, and I will come back and show you the rest of it. Now here are all the branches or the twigs or whatever that's left over of that 2 plants that I let them go to seeds. And here what I got after rubbing everything. So try to show you the black small round pieces. Hopefully, yeah, I think you can see it. Those black round pieces are the seeds, and the rest just chaff. So we'll try to separate them. So we'll go ahead and do that. You cannot save seeds if you used hybrid seeds to plant your crops, because the new results, you don't know what is going to be. So you can do this only if it's heirloom seeds, and that's what all we use, heirloom organic seeds. So you keep their genetic generation after generation. So when you plant the seeds, you know you're getting the same type of crop that you have planted originally. So to do this, what we did is you just let 2 plants or whatever you want to go to seeds. So instead of growing the leaves, they will grow higher vertically, and the leaves will become smaller, and then they will start to produce small flowers, and they will. So you let it dry. You don't water it until it's completely dry in this condition, like I showed you, in this condition of being dry, and then you cut it. You put it in the box, in this bucket like this, and you let it to dry a little bit more. This is my first time to do it with spinach, so I'm still experimenting or trying to follow some directions and learning at the same time. I just realized I'm not in the sun anymore. I don't need the hat. Anyway, so I have the lid for the bucket here. I washed it and dried it. It has that edge here, so hopefully, it will prevent the seeds from running off. And I have a fan going over there, and I'm staying away from the fan, kind of on an angle, a little bit far, so it's not blowing too hard, so I don't lose the seeds. So I'm gonna put some here. The fan is really not blowing much here, so I'm gonna blow in my mouth and try to get rid of that chaff. I might be losing some seeds, but if the seeds are light to be blown away, most likely they are not good seeds, are not vital, so I'm not worried about it. Now you see there is still a little bit of chaff here, but mostly seeds left here, and we'll continue doing that process. And then so I'm gonna continue doing this, and the amount that I did, like now I have maybe 5-6 as much. I'm gonna continue doing that and get back to you when I'm done. That many seeds from 2 plants. That meaning that many seeds came out of 2 seeds. That many seeds came out of only 2 seeds that produced these 2 plants. Obviously, when we spread the seeds, not all of them germinate. So say 10 seeds resulted into that many thousands of seeds. That is abundant, and I'm gonna say this: where the food shortage is coming from, why we have a food shortage. It's because of me and you not doing this. And if every person does something to produce some food on their own, there would be no food shortage. And as I mentioned in a previous video, God is a God of multiplication, and He multiplies for us. And we just want to sit down on a couch or on a computer and do nothing and say there is a food shortage, what we're going to do about it. We're going to panic, we're going to uh, go in trouble, and we have to call on the government to find solutions, and the government is not doing anything, and people buying farmlands, Bill Gates or whoever, and we don't know what they're doing with the food and how they produce it, how they process it. Is it harmful? Is it not harmful? And we can do this. So be encouraged, and be active, and God will bless. It says, in the morning, plant your seeds, and in the evening, do not withdraw your hands, because you don't know which one will prosper, or maybe both. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video and other videos. We encourage you to, even if you have a balcony and you can put some plants and produce some food, or have some animals somewhere to produce some meat or eggs or whatever, go ahead and start doing something. Thank you again. God bless you.